Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Battle Epic live stream with your host, Mike, a Wild Time Wild, long-time Battlefield caster, manager and founder of Hazard Esports, and it's awesome to be back in the casting seat once again, and very nice to be casting Incursions again as well for Battle Epic, throwing together a last-ditch effort to get something Battlefield 1 out before that Battlefield 5 season starts, which is going to be awesome, by the way. So what do we have for you tonight? Whoa, it's only a matter of time, but it is Legion Gaming and Team Delta, two very experienced sides. A lot of these players are rocking sort of top of the leaderboard for most of the scoreboard in Incursions, so it's going to be a nice, awesome fight. We've got Amiens and Giant Shadows. So Amiens is that breakthrough game mode where it's almost like a similar squad rush type affair. And we've then got Giant Shadow, which is going to be the Incursions game mode itself, which is fairly long depending how you can play it. But BCL has added a nice little twist to this one, and there's no tanks at all. No vehicle kits are allowed, which means it's going to be purely infantry gameplay, which is going to be awesome. It's what a lot of the players wanted. The tank was a nice throw-in by DICE to try and make the game mode a bit more unique. But we all know that infantry on infantry is the only way to play competitive in first-person shooters. So yeah, both teams are getting themselves sorted. Looks like the Team Delta guys are jumping in with Legion just filling in now as well. So hopefully it won't be too long before we can get the game started. But feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know how you think the game's going to be turning out. Breakthrough's going to be basically whoever lasts the longest or whoever finishes first. So you've got 3 flags. After each flag, you move to the different one. And the next, once you've reached the end, pretty much game over, round over. Then teams switch, and then we go from there. And then we've got the Incursions game mode. So now, Incursions is a bit different to usual competitive games. It's done by sets, tickets, and rounds in a similar fashion, where each team has to do multiple things from killing enemies, capturing flags. The more flags you hold will give you a bigger ticket cap throughout the whole thing. First team to 10 tickets wins the set. First team to win 8 sets wins the game. So this is going to be a pretty long game mode depending on how the teams play it. But it should be pretty awesome. Both teams are just jumping in now, still waiting for some of the Legion guys and the Delta guys to come in. Legion got quite a decent team at the moment with Joker, Ix and Slendy Foles. Delta have got Nasty and Mimo MSI at the moment. We've got Addy jumping in as well. So this is going to be quite a big game and lineup at the moment. Exam FR's jumped in. I do apologise if my throat does sound a bit croaky. I've just come back from London Comic Con and think I'm coming down with something. But I'm here. We're going to be casting this and we're going to get going. So it looks like all the Legion guys are in. Nemesis jumped in to finish the Legion lineup for tonight. Just waiting on one more of the Delta guys to jump in. Show your support for the teams here, guys. Who do you think's going to win? Is it going to be Legion? Is it going to be Delta? I mean, my personal fan favourites here are Legion. You know, the likes of Slendy, my boy. He's been a long-time friend. And yeah, no, it's going to be good. I think Legion have got a good chance. However, Delta have got some pretty nasty players in who are going to really push all the brown Jews and stuff. I'm interested to see things like the squad breakthrough without the tank. The tank was a kind of a key element in it, where you basically had to really push the objective with the tank to break through that front line of the infantry to then allow your teammates to rush in and secure the flag and get that spawn trap on. But without the tank, I wonder how it's going to happen. They're going to have to really rely on one sort of key anchor to sort of anchor the team towards the objective, and we're going to need to see those 2 Slayers coming through and ripping apart the flank of the enemy team, while someone goes in for the flag and your anchor moves up to hit that spawn point. So for those of you just joining, I'm a Wild Time, and I'm back here with Battlefield Community League, hosting one last ditch Incursions League here. A few teams participating tonight. We've got Legion and Delta, who are just filling out the server now. And then we are going to get this rock and rolling. So I believe this is the second round. The first round was played on the weekend. If I just find out what the result is for you guys. If there's any sound or audio issues, please let me know. If the mic is too low or if the game is too high, just put in the chat and I'll try and fix it ASAP. So for the Incursions final battle, X-Nova won against First Cav Academy team 2-0. Let's have a look and see if they got the maps here. Yeah. Well, we don't have the maps, but yeah, no. Vox Nova won that first game. Quite a few matchups left to be played. Obviously tonight we've got Legion versus Delta. Then we got again Legion, First Cav, Delta versus Vox Nova. So it's going to be an interesting one here. Obviously Vox Nova being a very strong side. A lot of support for Legion in the chat here. We may have a bit of a delay here. We might have to swap the maps around. First map is meant to be starting with Amiens. Amiens being Delta's choice for tonight. Giant Shadow being Legion's choice. So it's going to be pretty cool to see who's going to pull this one through. If those of you who are keen to know how the overlay and stuff is done, it's done by the wonderful Jampify of Battlefield Community League. Has designed a really nice and sleek overlay, looking to really see it come into life for Battlefield 5. For those of you who want to cast or like casting, and are part of like an org that does the casting, get in touch with him. He'll be able to sort everything out for you. You can find him in the Battlefield Community League Discord, and just tag him and send him a message. Ask him about the overlay. See how it's done. It's completely web based, so no need for downloading of apps. Quite simply done with a control panel on the web, and everything auto updates, which is a really nice touch. So just waiting for these players to get started. Looks like more of the Delta players coming in. We may be starting with Giant Shadow here, the classic Incursions game mode. The one thing that this whole little beta alpha of competitive was based around. And again, Giant Shadow as well is going to be a really tricky map to try and hit with that tank. Obviously, rooftops was something that you could quite easily destroy and take off the map very quickly. But it does look like we are just swapping the map here, so we should be good. Again, a lot of support from Persona here and Davos. Yep, it looks like we've got a new map here. Here we go. Just jumping into it now. Hopefully we won't be too much longer. An ETN, the first BF5 games. Well, it all depends on the leagues, really. I know Battlefield Community League have got a few things in the work for when it comes out, but no one really knows how it's gonna work. As far as I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there's not going to be any server hosting on day one, similar to how Battlefield 1 was. So it might be a few weeks, maybe a month or two, before we can see any of the leagues popping out competitive games. And then we still got to wait for DICE to let us know what their idea for competitive was. Obviously, Incursions, the game mode you're watching now, was the toe in the water, you know, the feelers to see whether competitive was something DICE was interested in. And they're keeping their cards very close to their chest. A lot of the game changes have been, like our Slendy here in the game, have been key in guiding DICE in how they handle competitive. So I'm excited to see how it happens. I know a lot of teams throughout the consoles, like PC, PS4, Xbox One, are going to be excited for it. But it looks like the game is about to begin. So let's get you guys in. Again, first round is going to be Amiens. This is the squad breakthrough type game mode. First person to kind of finish first, really. We're going to play one half where an attacker and a defender. And then it reverses round, and hopefully whoever defending the second time can hold off that attack. Better than how the enemy team did. So you will have to bear with me. I'm a tad rusty. It's been a while since I think anyone touched Incursions. And casting, I've had a little break, and this is the first debut back. So I'm excited to be here. So the draft is in progress for both teams right now. This is where both teams pick their gears. They pick their gears and they decide who they're gonna do. Obviously, it's set for the game here. They can't change it up. And here we have it. Very infantry focused games. It's gonna be obviously no tanker class, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it pans out, really. I may need to switch the overlay around here for a second. There we go, and looks like the games have begun. And we've got the Delta team defending. Both teams starting out very strong. We're just going to go for this bird eye sector here now. As you see Delta coming in, spreading out quite nicely. Someone got the unlucky spawn back across the bridge. He's going to have to go for a bit of a run. But it looks like we're going to see the first bit of combat in the centre here, with Nemesis taking a few shots from Delta, blocking off the Charlie Overwatch in the domination map. He goes for the push, gets the kill on MSI. Someone's pushing him now. Limpet goes up. That may kill him if he's not careful. There's someone in that room. They've locked him in. A bad grenade there from Nemesis. The revive came up, and it looks like MSI pushed in and got the kill off there. It's just Joker left. Delta with a really good first defense, and Legion not knowing what to do from the get-go. They got shut down very, very quickly on that Charlie push. So again, Joker on his own here. MSI watching that Charlie Overwatch push. Legion again, not really knowing what to really do here. They're pushing here. Slendy coming in. Again, they're going for this Charlie Overwatch. They managed to push MSI off of there, and they are going for it. We're going to jump on Iction here. He's pushing in. MP18. Nemesis gets a good kill. Good kill, Monica there. 80 mines going down. And Legion with a nice clean sweep pushes through Charlie Overwatch. No one's gone down yet. Incendiaries coming out. MSI doing some work with that trench here. We're going to jump on Nasty. He's going to set up with that mortar to try and push those Legion guys back. It's going to really start putting pressure on these Legion guys to keep moving, keep going. Slendy's going to be pinned down here. And it's going to be those crucial spots as well, but it looks like they were unable to defend. The sector is lost, and they're going to have to fall back and try and defend for the next sector here. Both teams going to just try and either clear up or try and disrupt as much as possible, but Legion, out of nowhere, off that first failed push through, really good clean sweep throughout Charlie Overwatch and pushing forward. So awesome work by both teams there. MSI looking to defend this Overwatch point. Grenade goes out, hits for 68. And he's going to be defending quite a crucial point here. A lot of players like to come through, run across this this Overwatchy bit, and he's going to be spotting a few guys going to the bridge. Legion deciding to abandon the first bridge and are going for the second. And it's going to be up to the likes of Mocha here. He's going to be, well, making me want a coffee now. He's going to be pushing through and having to fall back under the cover of smoke, taking hits left, right, and centre. Legion just not giving him the time or the day. We're going to see MSI pushing up back now to the flag. They're really having to tighten up the defence and stop playing the in-depth game. Legion carefully pushing forward. Mocha managing to get the kill, but they're coming through now. We're going to see Joker, good kill with the bar. Nice, as he pushes forward, gets that pistol out. And it looks like Legion have managed to push into the flag. They're starting to get the numbers in. MSI with the 3-piece coming in clutch. Shut down by Slendy, unfortunately. And Addy's going to be sort of just holding back in the corner. He sees one person jumping in by the tree, decides not to go for the shot. Picks or falls as he comes in. That's going to be a crucial one as the raid leader. Getting him down. That river rolls is absolutely disgusting the moment you can get that bipod set up and trenched up. Loka here pushing the defense out a fair bit, coming back in. Let's see what Legion's doing. They've had to reset completely, but they've still got 22 lives to get back in the action and try and get that win. Incursion placing basically Incursions versions of tugs down. And we can see how people Mocha set up nicely. He's going to be able to get these guys as they try and push down the main road here. Engagements have started. We're going to see what Incursion can do. Is he going to be able to predict this? Mocha tries to get the kill. Good trade there. Incursion going down. It looks like he's going to be revived. Hopefully. One can pray. Addy having to push up last person on his team. Defending the flag. Smoking the A site there. And it is contested, but this whole team managing to spawn in him, which is nice. And he's going to pull back. He's going to be key in trying to keeping this team alive. Mortars are going out into the centre of the flag here. Good kill by him. So really carrying his team at the moment. But unfortunately gets shut down by Slendy. XAM having to try and push in. Take out this crucial spawn beacons. Manages to get Nemesis as well. Good play by XAM here. Shutting that down is going to be key. And he tries to get shot in, but unfortunately falls. Slendy manages to get him. And looks like Legion have managed to get the A sector here. And they're going to be pushing through to sector 3. With 18 tickets left to carry over. Which is going to be nice. As Delta try and pull back.
Do you want me to patch your wounds? There's some first aid.
Slendy getting picked off here. Let's see how Delta is set up. They're playing sort of the kind of depth defense here. Defense in depth. Nasty's going to be taking that first brunt of the attack. Keeping Slendy and the whole team back. Let's see what he can do in that top window. Grenades are going out. He could really do with an incendiary grenade right there. That would be helpful. But he's playing a key role here. And he's trying to channel these guys back. But he's let them below. They're going to start pushing his building now and shut him down. Manages to get one, but unfortunately that grenade from the crossbow from Joker held him down, and that's the first line of defense here. MSI is going to be the next with some of these guys here need to maybe pull over. Like, I would have at least thought the call out would have happened, and we should see Addy and Nasty going far left now, especially with MSI going down. They saw in the previous 2 sectors Legion like to rush that first attempt before spreading their attack wide. Marker's deciding to push in, and it does look like Nasty spread out and out. Addy pushing in. XM hiding behind these crates here, being very sneaky. Should have heard that person to his right. And there we go. He jumps over the wall and tries to come in. Slendy went down. He's got the spot. It's going to be up to Nasty to finish that off. Good kill on Nemesis there. Unfortunately, Nasty did not get the kill. Good shot on the back. Hopefully that's going to make it easy for Nasty. Fortunately, he goes down. Iction doing some work inside, but it looks like Delta are quick to react and easy to mop that up. And they're going to have time now to reset their defense and try and get something going before these Legion guys spread a wide attack. $12 tickets left for these Legion guys, and it looks like they're going far bottom here, pushing down the train tracks. And I think obviously with their first attack, we're seeing Delta tightening up their defense on the Alpha objective here. XM again taking that far left flank. And Addy's going to be the first person to see some action here. Doesn't know, and he takes a few hits from the side. Doesn't know what's happening. He's pulling back. Smoke is going to come out, and it's going to be up to Nasty to try and pinpoint where that came from. And he sees one guy jumping over, gets a nice clean kill. Second one unfortunately finishes him off. Now I saw that red beacon. Hopefully the rest of his team did, and we're going to see Mocha try and push up, but Legion are pretty much on top of him now. Gets one nice kill. Beacon's coming up as more of a distraction than anything. But good defense from Mocha and MSI there. Really anchoring the team on that side and keeping things nice and clean. He's going to get that revive and Nasty. Awesome. And Legion again having to pretty much reset their attack. They're going to have to try and either bring it wide and attack from multiple directions here, or just try and find a lucky break. And we're going to see Slendy left all on his own. Doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know where to go. He's having to regroup with his team here. We're going to start seeing these guys try and push through. They're trying to push through these blue doors. We're going to see MSI try and keep them covered. Mortars are coming out. MSI having to fall back. It's 4. And here we go. Our Addy and Mocha push up. MSI clearing up from the destruction. Awesome mortars coming in. Really causing havoc. And especially with that smoke, it's allowing these Delta guys to push in and feed off of the chaos that's happening right now. Falls absolutely trapped. Doesn't know where to go. Takes out Mimo MSI here, but Mocha's nice and easily able to push in, get the revive. And Legion are on 2 tickets. I mean, they're going to need some kind of miracle push now to get anywhere close to capturing this 3rd sector. And obviously we know what that means. If they fail to capture this 1st sector, they have to hold at the 1st. They cannot allow Delta to capture that 2nd. They really can't. So, I mean, obviously a lot of you guys showing your support for Legion at the moment, but it looks like Delta are putting up a really awesome defense on this 3rd sector. Really nicely spreading it out once they've defended the attack and then bringing it into the flank that Legion are attacking. And I'm not too sure what Legion's doing right now. They're just kind of having a little team huddle, you know. Go Legion, let's go baby. And they're just kind of holding it. Maybe making these Delta guys wait a little bit longer. I think they might be waiting the time out here. And here they go. They're starting to push, keeping that defense nice and wide. Delta really doesn't know what's happening now. Legion have waited for so long. They're just really trying to spread this defense out. I mean, we've got guys in the back here. XM really holding that crucial corner on that. He's going to be key. He has to call that out for his team to be able to pull around. And here we go. We've got mortars coming down in that building. XM's going to be the first to hear people running down the road. He's probably going to have called that out right now, and he's just gonna stay, be a bit sneaky. Hopefully, Legion haven't heard him. Marker getting a good kill here. XM really, he can hear those footsteps. He knows they're coming. And I don't know why the Delta team is still hanging around holding this front. You know, XM should have heard those 4, 5 footsteps coming through. And Falls has managed to push in, getting shut down pretty quickly. But Legion are in the flag, and it is contested at the moment by Delta. But Legion are getting the kills that they need. MSI is going down as well. They're leading 1 ticket left before no more revives are available to them. And it's whoever's left is going to be holding this. Can Legion do it? They've managed to get it down. There's just the cap now. Slendy doing some work. Gets the revive of Nemesis. And as they start to push up and spread themselves out. And it looks like they managed in a last push clutch. Get that 3rd sector and bring it down to half time. With such an awesome push. I didn't think they can do it. And they really showed me wrong there. And as always, those incursion stats going a bit wrong. Vehicle uptime, 1 minute 7 seconds. I don't think that's exactly how it works when you've got no vehicle kits on the field. But Ayo, that is what it is. But just look at that with Legion 51 kills at 49. Very even side at the moment. And again, those 17 revives coming in really key towards the end and keeping those tickets up. They got a pretty decent scoreboard here. No one doing exceptionally bad. I mean, the likes of, you know, when you're trying to push and basically throw yourselves at flags, you're going to get a few deaths here. And it's nice to see that the Delta guy is doing pretty well, especially Mumo MSI doing a really good job. 16-7 there. Really cleaning up for his side. And as we move into the second half, obviously we're going to have Legion Gaming here. Is going to be defending with Delta pushing up. Now I wonder how Delta are going to do it. Legion really opting for that squad rush. Everyone's going to pile in and seal club anyone in their way. Only once or twice did they spread the attack and engage in multiple directions. And I mean, you really can do that on this Bravo sector, this second sector here, because of the way it's laid out. But the first and the second really encourage you to get that seal club on. And we'll see if Delta can do the same here. Both teams spawning up. As Delta push in, we've got 3 guys pushing that Charlie Overwatch, 2 guys going towards the blue doors of A. Keeping it very central. XM getting hit by a nasty rocket gun there by the looks of it. Oh no, it was the AT gun firing straight through some buildings. But Delta with a nice wide attack going straight through Charlie. They got the Overwatch and the blue doors. And it's all up to really who can get the first push. We're going to someone nasty here. Putting some pressure on these guys. Grenades are going out. Foles goes down to the assist. And they're just kind of probing the defense now. No real pushes, just poking it, seeing where they can go. But it looks like they've opted to go for the Charlie Overwatch, and they decide to push in from the top. You know, testing the water. Smokes have gone out, and they're going to push through to now to back a wall. Clearing the obvious spots. Good push by Mocha, predicting that one. Fortunately, giving his position away, and it's going to allow the Legion guys to push in now and really get a nice view here. Now Legion just mopping things up. We've only got Nasty left here, and he's getting absolutely screwed. 3 guys pushing into building, sweep and clear, and he is gone. And now Legion reset their defense. Action deciding to push it up a little bit. taking the time now to see what's going on, blowing up these walls, getting into those cheeky nooks and crannies, those hidey holes. And that's going to be such a key position here. You can hear those footsteps coming from Charlie Overwatch. And if you're a good player, you can count those. And you can really predict where the enemy is. And he's got the tugs. Battlefield 1 tugs is up. And he's going to start hearing those people. But that noise is going to give his position away. And these guys shouldn't really sort of be hearing that beeping noise. Especially MSI up the top here. To start putting that pressure down, but falls with a good position, leaning out the window. Addy takes him down. He's going to make way for that Charlie Overwatch position. To be clear, obviously Iction covering it, but 2 or 3 guys with 1 person turning around should be able to get that. Slendy getting the revive, and not much going on. Delta really stagnant right now. Again, Iction just holding his position here underneath Charlie Overwatch. Team's really not knowing where to go or what to do. We're going to see engagement start opening up now. And again, it's just this probing of the attack and defense. Oh, we're going all the way over there now. And MSI's son is pushing with Mocha. Oh, MSI gets ripped by Iction behind. Nasty tries to get him. Gets him, but Falls is there to take that. Mocha's going to have to try and do something here. Get the revive. And he's going to get gunned down by Falls here. Really not much Delta can do. And there's only 19 tickets left for Legion. 19 kills, that's all it is. XM managing to push around the back here. Joker's going to go and mop that one up. 18 kills left. Delta really struggling. And obviously Delta really have to push through to all 3 objectives as quickly as possible now to try and win the game, because that's what Legion did. And if Legion managed to hold him here at the first, they will take the first round. And this is Delta's map as well. Yeah, team's not really doing much. Slendy being an absolute tramp on that AT gun. Just look at it. Plays the infantry class, immediately gets on AT gun. I mean, come on. We've seen Nemesis going down. MSI having a cheeky look up here. It looks like the spot flare really hitting. And those AT grenades doing well. Falls goes down in the building. And now this is time for maybe Mocha to push up. But they're getting hit hard. Grenades are flying everywhere. Smoke is obstructing their vision. And it's just the mist at the moment. The moment you're going to walk into that, something's going to come out and eat you up alive. Iction holding that side. Delta really not knowing what to do. They've only got 14 tickets left to try and get this attack going. Joker with the nice kill there on MSI. XM getting the kill, and this could be Delta's chance to push in and capture this first set. They really need to push in and hold them at that bridge. The smokes are going down, which is nice, and Legion may have to try and just give up this sector and set up for the second here. They've taken a fair few tickets, more than Delta would have liked on this first sector, and I think that's what Legion's going to do, just kind of just hold and wait and just try and bleed some more tickets out of this Delta side. Again, Delta still on 15 tickets here.
Return to the combat area.
As Legion set up for defense, we're going to jump on Falls here. He's going to act as kind of a stopper or a blocker, trying to bleed some more tickets out. He's seeing, he's hearing. He sees one. Picks off one. Can he get a second? Picks off a second. Can he pick up a third here? He's so weak. He's absolute. And unfortunately goes down. Addy gets him, but it looks like the medic is down. 2 more tickets for the Legion side, and that's all they really need to do. Joker's going to have to be key right now, as we're starting to see Exam being the real sort of sneaky breaky flanker, going around the sides, sneakily going around, and it's going to be Joker getting the defense. Exam hears him to the right. I know I certainly do. Spot flares have gone out. And obviously he has got the sweeper, an awesome gun to defend with and attack. Sees one guy, picks off one. Can he pick off a second? Smoke goes out. I think he went for the wrong grenade there, and unfortunately Joker gets him. And that's another ticket down. 13 left for Delta. Nemesis doing a good job blocking these two Delta guys here. And who have we got? Marco and MSI. So the two main fraggers at the moment being stopped by one person. And it's really putting a thorn in Delta's side. I think they were hoping to really push through. But we're starting to see Nasty getting a nice flank around the back. As Nemesis goes down. And I think this could be Delta's chance. Unfortunately, Nasty goes down. And that was really something that they should have really pushed and fed off. And we're going to see here. Action pushing around the back. Being sneaky. MP18 is going to be an awesome weapon to do this with. He's coming around the back. But he doesn't need to. Falls with the 3Ps. Ripping 3 people out with our river rolls. Absolutely awesome work. Shutting down that whole push. But, again, Addy here managing to let his whole team spawn around the back. Legion not knowing what's going on. And they've spread their defense quite deep here. With 2 people at the front acting as blocking, 3 people back. But it looks like it has been initiated. The attack has begun. Addy unfortunately getting taken out by Slendy. Slendy going down to MSI. The kill traits are going to be unreal. Nasty going down. He was on the mortar, not watching the back. And Fools is going to come up and just mop everything up now. Here we go. Absolutely devastating reactive push there by Legion. Coming in from all sides, trapping Delta in the centre and just ripping their back lines up on the way to finish up. And only 4 kills left. And it's going to be a miracle now if Delta can. Can they do what Legion did on that 3rd objective? Are they able to push through these 3 tickets, get 3 more guys in there? And Addy's going to push through. One person there. MSI goes down. Iction goes down to Addy. Unfortunately, couldn't save his teammate. Grenade comes up thinking there's a second there. Incendiary stopping that revive. And it looks like there was a second. Falls absolutely devastating. Comes out of the fire and flames and absolutely destroys. Awesome work by Legion. 1 more ticket left here. And there we have it. End of the round. First map / game is going to go to Legion. And this was Delta's this was Delta Gaming. This was their map. This was their opportunity to try and get something on the board. And now they're going to be up against it. As we all know, Legion definitely prefers that Incursions game mode. But no, that was awesome to see. Some pretty good defensive work in the beginning there by Delta. Really good on that 3rd objective, that Charlie sector. Doing some work. I love the way they reacted and spread their defense. Unfortunately, Legion somehow managed to get around. And I think Exam really should have been counting those footsteps. And hearing how many people gone round could have given some push and pull for Delta to move the defense where it mattered most, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and it allowed Legion to come in and set up that really, really nice attack. Again, as we move into round 2, it is going to be Amiens. I'm just going to get the key now. So let's whack that lovely trailer up for you guys. Here we go, just getting the key now. Again, let me know who do you think is going to win here. Do you reckon Delta have got what it takes to beat Legion in more of a purely infantry game mode now. That's really relying on a decent combination of the flags that you hold, your positioning, and the kills that you get. Again, if you guys wondering, this trailer is done by Refi. Awesome guy, awesome bloke, really can get things going with the cinematics, and his way with the music as well is absolutely awesome. But we are about to move into the second round here. Which is going to be this awesome map called Giant Shadow. Now, I love it personally. I think Incursions game mode was awesome. And this is really where it's going to matter the most. Delta have to try and get some points on the board here. Now, as a recap, just to give you guys who are new to it and have been a bit rusty from Incursions, obviously, it's basically a capture and hold the flag, really. Teams of 5 start to try and control and rush these flags. There's 3 of them, and it's a linear style. You have to capture flag A to then get flag B and earn points off the both. Now, the first team to win 8 sets is going to win the game, and each set is accompanied with 10 tickets, and you get tickets by getting kills and by capturing the flags in this case. Unfortunately, you can't get those 3 big tickets from destroying the vehicles as you could previously, as those kits are banned. And once all players, teams players are wiped in a squad wipe, that's an extra ticket for the enemy team. So it's very, very key to keep yourself alive and hold the map control as well. And we have Legion here starting off on Alpha Flag, Delta on Charlie, as both teams push forward to try and regain some control in this map. And obviously, with the tank gone, there are going to be some really important rooftops that you weren't able to destroy as easy as before. You're really going to have to rely on those limpets. Nemesis taking a few shots on his way to logs. Trying to get the head glitch on. He knows someone's over there. Gets a good headshot. Can he finish him off? Yes, he does. Nemesis with a good kill. Legion already taking the lead here with 4 kills. Limpet going out just to finish the job. But it looks like Fools had that one under control. And that's going to be 5 kills down. If they can take out Nasty, that's going to be a squad wipe. But Nasty managing to respawn just in time to stop that one from happening. Again, Legion really dominating, and they're going to start setting themselves up for some defensive Bravo. And teams can play this now one of 2 ways. They can either hold the Bravo flag and just feed off of the kills and that passive income from the flag, or they can just try and push through to Charlie and just, you know, kick the enemy into the ground. Action here's someone to his left. He's going to be patient here. He knows they're walking around him. He's just got to be careful, patient. He's going to have called that out to his teammates. And here we have it. Slendy's heard the call, and he's on that really important roof that usually gets taken up by the tank really quickly. Oh my god, Slendy playing Batman right now, jumping off the building, shoving the barrel of the gun down MSI's throat and just pulling the trigger there. Awesome work by Slendy. And it's moments like that that I love to see. And Legion holding no quarter, slowly pushing up to this Charlie flag, giving Delta no breathing room. Action pushes out for 1 kill, gets it. And Legion already about to win this second set. Unfortunately, Joker goes, gets the kill on Addy. Iction going down to Mocha. We're going to see Joker on top of the roof here with the bar. It's going to be an awesome location for him. He's going to stop those spawns up, getting hit from behind. He's going to hopefully call that into his team. He is absolute, and that is going to be an easy kill for XM. He's going to push into that Bravo building here and just hold it and hopefully try and regain control of the map here. Now, this holds in 3 stages. The setup, the flag control, and then just the defense. And right now, Legion are just setting up, bracing themselves, getting themselves ready. And then they're going to push in for the flag control, get those wipes, and then they're going to push through and move in for the defense. Oh, shit. I have still got the overlay on. I do apologise, guys. Rookie error on my part. And it looks like engine going down to XM in with the sweeper in the middle here. Joker is going to be pushing forward now. Joker do some awesome work with the bar. Switch between the hipfire and the ADS, improving the accuracy and making the most of the weapon strengths, really. But it looks like the setup from Delta is going to be from the A side, and they're going to wait for Legion to push off the flag before they come in. But I have a feeling Joker's managing to spot, and the rest of the Legion team is now starting to push in and wipe the guys from the river there. Good kill from Moko, shooting into that spot. Fools is going to be key in this engagement. Picks off one, picks off a second. He's going to rip that back cap up. Is he going to pick up a third hit? It's going to be key if he does. Slendy, awesome supporting work there. Picking up in the center. Beacon goes down for the quick respawn. And again, Legion already with those 3 sets. They only need 8 to win. Delta really needs to put some work in to try and turn this game around. And Fools defending that building, sees the guys just sat there with the river rolls. That hip fire is absolutely amazing, and especially when you can get that thing set up on its bipod down the ADS. Awesome work by Fools, really destroying. Beacon going up that quick respawn. Unfortunately, he's going to get hit by MSI. Slendy going to be key on logs here. Last Bastion on Bravo. Good assist. Nemesis getting that last lucky shot and stealing that kill away from Slendy. Slendy getting hit hard. Luckily, he's the medic, can heal himself. He's going to pull back to a more defendable location. Unfortunately, that flag bowl really ruining Slendy's day. We're going to jump on Fools here. In fact, no, let's jump on some of these Delta guys. I mean, they're doing some absolute awesome work now pushing in. XAM's going to get nailed. MSI trying to push him, but he's just seen the likes of Mocha getting hit off that road. Hit them with the invisible gun. Iction ripping him with the MP18. And Legion again shutting that attack down very quickly and starting to prepare themselves for the defense of the Bravo flag and just milking the kills here right now.
I need ammo.
Nemesis is getting the spot. Just waiting patiently. Keeping people suppressed behind the bridge. Now needs to be careful here. He's facing a head glitch. Decides to drop and give up that engagement. Unfortunately, Nasty reacted quicker and managed to get the kill. Nasty's going to be key here for Delta as he's got a good overview of the push from the Legion players. That smoke really ruining his day, and you can just about see the legs there. Good reaction into the smoke. Iction not knowing what hit him there. Let's jump into the third person camera and have a quick overview of the battle and see what's going on. And we're going to see the Legion guys pulling up in. Delta are pushing around the outside here. Falls in that really key position. He's going to hit FR straight off the top. There we go. There's the kill. He's going to see MSI pushing out, keeping him suppressed. And there we have it. It's half time. So we're going to be swapping round. Legion only need to win one more of these sets to get things going here. And for those of you watching, obviously, Incursions was Battlefield 1's sort of key game mode here going through. And the way you win it is there's 2 halves, 7 sets in each half, and it's basically best of 8, who can win. Now, the way you win a set is by getting 10 tickets. You earn tickets from passive income from the flags. Whoever owns the majority of the flags will get that income. and you also get it from getting kills. Squad wipes will also earn you a extra ticket. Now again, with the tank gone, it has made some of these rooftops a more viable option, as we saw Slendy playing Batman off of that Bravo bomb rooftop there, absolutely destroying and holding that left flank around from Charlie to Alpha. And then we saw Falls pushing up between Charlie and Bravo here on this rooftop, can pretty much hold everything, and providing he's got some cover, pinning down this person at the windmill, broken windmill, he can really hold these buildings, and we saw him do that multiple times, picking up the 2 and 3 kills that he really needed. Big spot from Delta, hitting right in place to the Legion guys here. Delta pushing in, both teams holding the same side. It does look like Legion are a man down. I wonder where he's gone. I think it was a bit of a late spawn pushing in. Slendy on the flag. That grenade's probably going to deal some damage. He is spotted now though. And luckily those medic heals are pretty OP in the game as he watches that Bravo building. Mocker and Nasty doing some work. Key repairs. Unfortunately, Mocker goes down. Slendy having to watch his back here as well. He knows someone's there. He knows he's there. And he's going to be watching. Unfortunately, the log blocks his peripheral view. Minimap not helping at all as well as XM comes in for the kill. Nemesis and Falls luckily are there to pick up the mistake from Slendy. And just to recap, BCL removed the tanker class on this so that you cannot you cannot use the tanks in this game mode, which is really a massive gripe. It really split the community in half when it came to Incursions. A lot of players liked it, a lot of players didn't like it, and it was really just a test for DICE to see whether it was viable. Obviously, Battlefield's known for its extremely large-scale matches and its environment and the tanks and destructive environment. And unlike things like Counter-Strike and COD, where it's purely infantry-focused, they were trying to incorporate their own little twist on the competitive community here. Now, just to give you a bit of a catch-up here, Delta managing to win the first set, holding Legion back here, and Legion have got all the time in the world. They only need one more set to win this, so they're just taking the time, probably racking up the kills, and that's pretty much all they really need to do. But Slendy choking here with a nice easy kill. Iction holding this rooftop, and he's pretty much on his own at the moment. He cannot die, otherwise it's going to be a squad wipe, and he's going to be earning an extra ticket for Delta. Luckily for him, Joker spawned up, and Delta doing really good job from the spawn that they got at the beginning of this game, shutting Legion down left, right and centre. Good kills. XM really doing some nice work here, but he's got the whole Legion team under him. He's going to pick up. No, unfortunately can't finish off that second because someone pushing him right now. Unfortunately missed one shot as Falls hits him with the river rolls. MSI is going to be looking to pick up those extra kills. Gets a good kill trade, and that is Delta with the second set of the round. They're really putting a thorn in Legion's backside, and Legions can't seem to find the momentum. They can't get the start off they need to win this last set, to win the game basically. Ixon pushing in, managing to get a good kill against Nasty here. Unfortunately, he goes down to the crossbow grenade coming in from MSI. MSI again doing some nice work, takes out Iction, turns, takes out another, but gets absolutely ripped by Slendy as he pushes through. We're going to jump back here to see what's going on as we see the Legion guys coming in. Mortars coming down from Nasty into that Bravo building, destroys Iction and forces Legion out of the Bravo cap, which is absolutely key. Nasty with some really good strategic gameplay with that mortar, really helping. But unfortunately, Delta wasn't quick enough on the push, and it's allowed Nemesis to come back in. Mocha pushing back in, Nasty coming into support. Nemesis has been spotted, MSI coming in around the back here, Nasty pushing him away. Mocha's going to have a very key engagement against Falls here, but he's going up against the River Rolls. Auto-loading extended, just far superior in that engagement. And Delta managing again to hit that third set. And they're really stopping Legion in their tracks. Legion must be extremely frustrated right now. Starting to see these guys really pushing, and it's starting to get a bit static, a bit stagnant now as Legion begin their setup phase, and now they're going for their control. They're pushing in to try and get the flag control, knock these players off the map. Nasty on his own in a really tough position as he gets absolutely destroyed. Whether the grenade was going to get him or Nemesis, he was out of it. Slendy adopting a very, very far wide approach here, trying to stop that flank. Managing to knock XM out from getting the back cap and kills. And we're starting to see Falls here, Joker and Slendy push the defense up slightly further into Delta's territory. They're 4 kills away, or 4 tickets away from winning this game. They didn't capture the flag. There we go, the flag is there. They need 2 more kills, or they just need to hold the flag long enough here. 1 more kill away. Who's going to get the last one? And there we go, Nemesis gets it on Nasty. It's ended the round with Legion taking this game. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Legion winning their first game against Delta. Team Delta, who tried their best. We saw some really awesome work at the beginning in the last stage of their defense, but unfortunately Legion just holding it too much. But awesome, they nearly came back from it in this Incursions. Got a really nice spawn, really put Legion under pressure there in the second half, as you can see by the tickets and the kills, doing some really good work. But in the end, Legion came out victorious 2-0 in a really awesome game. So as we can see, the winner there is Legion Gaming. Now, I've been a wild time. I hope you've enjoyed the cast tonight with Battle Epic live. Battlefield Community League, thank you very much for inviting me again to come and cast. It's an awesome experience, and it's awesome to see Incursions back in the game. Very different seeing it without the tank. It was pretty interesting, to say the least. And I really like how the dynamic forces these infantry guys to think about where they're going, and they really need to use those mortars a lot more to hit those rooftops early, destroy those key Overwatch positions. But there we have it. I've been a wild time. I hope you've had one too, and this is Battle Epic signing out.